Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Rafinha has played it back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Mbappe! Mbappe! That's another chance! You've got to be quick to recover this. And the counter is on. That's a cute ball. And he's picked out the run. Deftly away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Pedri. Looking for the run. Haaland is onto it in a flash. And here's the chance to counter. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Gravenberg. That's the throw. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Van Dijk. The Netherlands still without a single shot on target. Pedri tries to play it through. The referee has given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rafinha with the short one. Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that pass just didn't quite work. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Tchouaméni. And it's Pedri. Another pass just... Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vietnam have their second corner now. They've played it short. Pedri, played out wide. Very nicely done. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. He's being urged to shoot. Gets a good foot in there. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe! It's Lukaku! And he's opted for the long pass. Cucurella. Haaland chasing after it. Bellingham. Timber cuts it out. Haaland. And they can counter here. And it's Timber. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rafinha. Tries the cross. And that should get the job done. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Cucurella. And here's Lukaku. Tchouaméni. And Konate. Ruben Dias. And the pass is intercepted. Turns back here, probably the best option. Driven forward.
There will be
Van
1
Dijk.
minute added time.
That's been drilled forward. Played out towards the right wing. Takes aim and crosses. And he's there to belt it away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
The Netherlands really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Hakimi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Haaland. Lukaku. He has found the way through. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. More and more pressure on the ball here. Plays the ball back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
The less said about that pass, the better. That'll be a throw-in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're back on the ball again. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Valverde. Lukaku under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Has a look and plays it forward. And they're quick to get it back. And he's forced to go back. And still we await the first breakthrough. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here.
Substitution in progress.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And a quick reminder today to please take all Litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Vietnam have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding.
And he's decided to go for it. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's...
There's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Konate, real chance! And he's there to get it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Timber. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! The Netherlands have their second corner now. And a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Chouameni. And he's there to clear it. Osimhen! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And now the breakaway. Pedri turns back here, probably the best option. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Pedri. Great vision.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Timber.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Haaland. Looking for the run. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's not got that quite right. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread it left. And the return pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni. Now it's Osimhen. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Chouameni. And it's Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. Konate producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Rafinha. Pedri. Bellingham. Chance, surely! And he's done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. And it's Pedri. Hakimi. And he's been shifted off it. Played into space. Ruben Dias.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Rafinha. Gets a good foot in there. Valverde. He won't be happy with that one. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Please join
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
The Netherlands can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to get it clear again. Konate. And it's Valverde. Valverde! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Valverde clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Tchouaméni. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get...
There's the header! And he's taking no chances there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Tchouaméni. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Backward it goes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back. Tries to pass it through. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Timber. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. Goes forward. And he's had it nicked away. Van Dijk makes the interception. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He rises! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you